changing the rear diff on the Supra. Right now it's open diff in it, so we are going to change the internals for this Kaaz two-way limited slip differential. Hopefully we will be burning some tires after that. For some reason the car has a lot of rust at the back subframe. So hopefully we will be able to break everything loose. We are going to start to take the drive shaft apart first. That was close. Taking the brakes off it, some more room to work on. Shout out to Race.fit for giving us a good deal on the diff. Go check out their website. I will put it in the description. So yesterday I actually got the diff out. I didn't manage to get this one loose, so the drive shaft didn't come out. But the second drive shaft I got out, so I managed to pull the diff a little bit to the side, and that's why I got it out. Everything is so rusty, this needs to be taken care of sometime. So here is the actual differential. I didn't have the right bolts to tap the oil out of it, so I'm gonna start by doing that. Right there. So I removed all the bolts, so we are now going to try to tap it loose. Voila! You should keep a clean environment while doing this. You don't want all the dirt to get inside. So I am checking the condition of the differential now that I got it out. So the pinion shaft runout can be maximum play 0.08 millimeters, and this is 0.01 scale, and it just goes about 0.01 millimeters. So that's really good. Ring gear pinout seems to be alright. 0.05 millimeters play is accepted. So this also looks to be in spec. The backlash is actually kind of hard to measure, but because you have to have this absolutely still while you're trying to move this. Now I fixed this part so it doesn't move, so I can calmly take the measurement, and it seems to be a little too small actually. Maybe due to that it's still oil in between. Actually goes 4 steps. We should have 8 steps. 0.08 to 0.13 millimeters. Now we have 0.04. What's that about? So I adjusted the clock a little bit so it goes a little more straighter to the tube, and I immediately got 0.06. If I would get the clock perfectly fitted, it would be in specs. So I did get the differential out. I used technique that I have never used before. First I pulled this out with the screwdriver. So when a nut fitted in between, after I pulled it out with the screwdriver, I fitted the nut in between, put a bolt through it that went into the threads right here, through the bolt, and I could just use this to actually pull the whole thing out like that. worked really good. So here it is. This side I had to remove completely, and this is actually completely removed now also. Exciting stuff. I'm gonna call it a night for today, but tomorrow we will be fitting this Kaaz two-way LSD differential, and then we can do some drift or power steering pump. A new used one. The old one, I probably had some air in the system and it broke. So that we will have to fix also before we can do some drift or. So I seem to get this to work. Yep, it's coming out. Voila! So I'm gonna put this back on the new differential. Look how nice and clean this new stuff is. This ring gear has some thread glue on it, on the bolts, and it is super hot. I already loosened it with this breaker bar. It still goes. Really hard. So that was all for today. Now I'm gonna have to go on a football match. So I have attached the ring gear to the differential, tighten it and all. Then I have removed the excess gasket, both from the housing and the lid. I also cleaned inside the housing, so we are about ready to reinstall. I have coated everything with oil that it said in the service manual. So I'm gonna try to fit it. Seems to be quite hard to get it to fit inside. Find out. Ready to install the lid right now. I got the new gasket. Here it goes. So I guess you should not be using this, but just tighten it a little bit. So, this is how I changed the Kaaz two-way LSD.